Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's third video, the weekend forecast for today's third video. So as also on a Saturday, having a look at the weather for the weekend. I shall get on that for you very short. Just say that the first video release was our 7 AM upload. We're releasing ECM WF 42-day/6 weeks weekend. So have a look at that, focusing on the UK and Ireland. I'm going to send a 14-day coming up, and also 14 Christmas update as well. Very busy day at GavsWeatherVids. And if you're a channel member, you're going to be a channel member live stream at 5 PM. So if you're around the channel, sort of 5-ish, check out the channel member live stream. And that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I shall see you all then. But let's go on weekend forecast next. So just say that websites using full weekend forecasts are coming from Weather Outlook, not from West Central Today, because the GFS 6, the latest GFS run, hasn't updated anywhere other than the Weather Outlook for some reason today. So that's where the charts and also radar, everything else is coming from for this video. Right, so have a look then. I'm going to start off with the radar image. I mean, see we've got outbreaks of rain with some sleet and hill snow mixed in across the northern half of the country. Been very wet across many parts of Scotland actually today, particularly, or this morning, particularly southern east of Scotland. That rain does stretch down into northern England. It's a little bit more showery in nature there. Heavy showers across Northern Ireland, rain showers through Wales, South West England, much of Midlands, Central, Southern, South East England has been mostly dry this morning, but this wet weather will gradually start to slip southwards as the afternoon wears on. If you have a look at precipitation type, not showing any particularly wintry weather, but it is or has been wintry across some parts of Scotland, and also particularly over higher ground, although dew points have generally gone a little bit above freezing now, so perhaps that's gone more towards rain just here as the dew point has generally lifted up. There has been some wintry weather around through the course of this morning. So here today's Shropshire pressure chart, we can see that yes, we've got low pressure dominated weather sitting in the North Sea, putting in quite a cold northwesterly wind. This low pressure, of course, is bringing wet weather across the northern half of the country. So, the rest of today, we're going to get, once again, more outbreaks of rain across central and northeastern areas. So that rain will be heavy and persistent. Sleet or snow over high ground is a risk as well. And that will gradually start to push south into parts of sort of Lincolnshire, into parts of Midlands as well, as the afternoon wears on and into the evening. Further west, we'll have sunshine and showers. Some of those will be heavy, maybe a little bit wintry over high ground. Down in the south, there should be reasonable amount of dry weather towards the south coast. It's going to be quite a chilly day today, with temperatures ranging from around, say, 2 to 4 in the north and around 5 to 7 further south. Feeling colder than that, though, in a fairly brisk northwesterly wind. Overnight tonight, that low pressure will be sitting in the North Sea, just off the coast of East Anglia, so I'll have more showers, particularly for central and eastern areas. Some of them will be heavy. Again, there could be wintry showers in places, particularly over high ground, with a risk of hail, sleet or snow in some of those heavy showers. Generally, through the night, showers will tend to die back towards the east coast, but you know, for parts of Lincolnshire, East Anglia, South East England, most showers will keep coming pretty much overnight. Further west, again, a few showers peppering those western coasts, but many western areas will turn dry as the night wears on. It's going to be quite a windy night. There'll be a cold wind as well in from the north, with a widespread frost across Scotland. Temperature going down to -2 or -3. Frost free in the south and southeast. Too much wind, cloud and showers for a frost there. Tomorrow, sunny, that low pressure will start to slip in towards the Low Countries and all parts of France. A ridge beginning to build out west ahead of the next area of low pressure, start to move in from off the Atlantic. Notice high pressure is building over Scandinavia. That's an important player this week, not directly, but indirectly. It will slow up these areas of low pressure progressing in from off the Atlantic. More about that a little bit later on in the forecast. But for tomorrow, for Sunday, again, showers likely across those eastern, southeastern areas. One or two of them could be heavy, maybe a little bit of sleet mixed in. Generally, I think they'll fade out through the course of the day as this ridge of high pressure pushes in from west. So many northern, central, west areas will actually have a dry day on Sunday, with plenty of bright and sunny spells. Temperatures rather cold again, around 2 to 4 in the north, and again around 5 to 7 or 8 degrees further southwards. Now, low pressure starts to move in on Sunday night and into Monday from off the Atlantic. Notice the elongation in the isobars here, showing that as this low pressure is coming up against the blocking area of high pressure over Scandinavia, it's slowing down and stalling to some degree. Its progress is kind of being blocked. So as we go into Sunday night, it's going to be a widespread frost early on, and the temperature will lift up across western areas as cloud and rain spreads in from off the Atlantic. Some of that rain will turn to sleet or snow as it hits the colder air across the high ground of northern England and Scotland during Monday morning. Further eastwards, we probably keep a frosty much of the night. By the end of the night, even there, we'll find the temperature starting to lift up. Monday, we'll take that band of rain, sleet and snow eastwards across the country. Rain generally in the south, sleet and snow in the north, and snow probably falling to quite low levels across parts of Scotland for a while on Monday morning, maybe down into northern England and the North Midlands as well. So again, we could be covering of snow in some areas in the north, and then that pushes through as going to Monday afternoon, and it's replaced by sunshine and showers into west. And some of those showers are likely to turn wintry across western parts of the country. Quite a cold day. It's going to be a windy day as well. Gusts going at around 40 or 50 miles an hour, and with cloud, rain and snow. It will feel pretty cold on Monday, with temperatures again ranging somewhere from around 2 to 6 degrees. And then as we go through into Tuesday, we have this very nasty area of low pressure sweeping in from off the Atlantic. Again, that is coming up against this blocking area of high pressure and will be slowing down as it does so, but it will give some very wet and windy weather on Tuesday. So we'll probably start off with widespread frost across northern and eastern areas on Tuesday morning, but also with some sunshine. Out west, we'll have outbreaks of heavy rain and severe gale force winds moving in from off the Atlantic, and that wet and windy weather will then sweep across the country. Severe gales mixed in with gusts of wind going at around 70 or even 80 mile an hour up the Irish Sea, and heavy rain sweeping eastwards with gusts of like 40, 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour widely across the country. The rain will turn to snow across high ground of northern England and Scotland once again, and there could actually be blizzards in the hills and mountains of Scotland. Eventually, that wet weather gets pushed through and gets replaced by sunshine and showers in more western areas. A stormy day on Tuesday. Temperatures again around 2 to 7, but add on the wind, rain, snow, severe gales, it will feel pretty cold. Now, that low pressure would normally be trying to get its way up into the Norwegian Sea, but actually it is being blocked by this Scandinavian high on Wednesday, so it will start to slip southwards. So we're going to find wet weather, showers and longer spells of rain really across England and Wales, gradually pushing further southwards and southwestwards. Scotland, northeastern, probably drier up there, but with a few wintry showers being brought in on those southeasterly winds. It will be quite cold in the northeast, with temperatures only around 2 or 3 degrees. In the south, a little bit milder though, maybe up to around 8 or 9 across some southern and southwestern areas, with the wind being pulled up from a southerly direction. Low pressure slips away into France from Wednesday into Thursday, and then a ridge of high pressure building through the country. So Thursday could be a rather quieter day, with more in way of sunny spells coming through. Will be quite cold with a widespread frost early and late. By this point, it's all getting rather uncertain, I have to say. And then as we go through into Friday, another area of low pressure tries to come in from off the Atlantic. Again, that one is coming up against the Scandinavian high and sort of slipping southwards. So we go back to square one, really, Thursday night into Friday, with outbreaks of rain pushing northwards and eastwards, probably turning to snow in some areas in the north and the east, particularly over high ground, and then gradually slipping away through the course of Friday itself. A relatively cold day likely on Friday once more. Next weekend may start to see much milder air pushing in from off the Atlantic Ocean, but that's a long way off. Notice how the Scandinavian high has been there for most weeks, just kind of disappears next weekend. I'm not sure about that, so I think next weekend, best to leave that alone for the time being in this very complex pattern. Right, just have a look at these charts then. So we've got this wet weather pushing southwards through the rest of today, and some of that rain will be heavy. The driest weather will be out in west, but even there, some showers are likely. Showers still left in the east and the southeast tomorrow, otherwise dry up in northern west areas. Quite a cold day tomorrow. And then on Monday, we've got outbreaks of rain pushing eastwards. That could give some snow, especially on Monday morning across central, northern and eastern areas, particularly on high ground, but maybe not exclusively so. All pushes through as we go through into Monday afternoon. Heavy rain down in the south, of course. Then stormy as we move through into Tuesday, with outbreaks of heavy rain and severe gale force winds coming in from off the Atlantic, and some of that rain will turn to snow as it bumps into cold air in the north. Into Wednesday, again, it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain, particularly wet patches for more western and southwestern areas. Thursday could be a drier day, actually, a drier, colder, brighter day on Thursday, and then into Friday we're back into more rain moving in off the Atlantic, and again there could well be some snow mixed in with that, especially across northern areas as that low pressure comes up against the Scandinavian high. And then where we go beyond that into next weekend and beyond, you know, that remains to be seen. Right, so in summary, we've got a complex week coming up, really. It's going to be unsettled, but not a traditional sort of mild unsettled winter weather. It's actually quite a cold variety of unsettled weather, so there'll be regular bouts of rain, possibly, but not only rain, there will be sleet and snow mixed in, particularly over high ground, and primarily in the north, but there could be a little bit of a wintry mix, you know, for more southern areas over high ground as well at times this week. It's one to watch on a day-by-day basis. Going to be quite a cold week as well, and of course have that spell of severe gales, particularly for western areas, as we move into Tuesday. And yeah, overall quite an unsettled week to come. Right, that's weekend forecast done and dusted. We should be back shortly with the 10 to 14 day, and then we're going to have the 14th Christmas update as well. So make sure you keep checking back to the channel for all of the updates. But for the week ahead forecast, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.